Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, a tourist rest area fully funded by the provincial government of Cebu will be built in Albay to further strengthen the sisterhood relations between the two provinces. The TRA will be located at the Albay Farmers Bounty Village in Cabangan, Kamalig, Albay, as it was identified as the most suitable location that met the PCG's standards. According to 1st District Board member Jean Marie Onrubia de la Cruz, the TRA will cover approximately 2,000 square meters with an initial cost of 6 million pesos. This project signifies the provincial government of Cebu's appreciation for Albay as its sister province, following the two provinces' commitment to strengthen their relationships. Board member Onrubia de la Cruz stated that the TRA will provide passing tourists with an accessible rest area while also encouraging them to purchase local products displayed at the AF Bouvier. 2nd District Board member Melissa Abadesa Armedilia commended the project, describing it as a significant initiative. It can be recalled that the two provincial governments signed an agreement on August 27, 2023 to establish sisterhood relations aimed at promoting and strengthening mutual understanding and friendship between the provinces and their people. In other story, the provincial government of Albay will offer free Wi-Fi and charging stations for typhoon-affected residents in Bagamanok, Catanduanes. In addition to 1 million pesos in cash assistance, a medical mission, mental and psychosocial support, a water purification machine, and a lorry, PGA will also provide free Wi-Fi and charging stations for residents of Bagamanok severely affected by Super Typhoon Pepito. The PGA will bring a Starlink satellite surveys and a generator be said to assist in communication efforts of the Catanduanes local government. This initiative aims to help residents reconnect with their families and relatives both inside and outside the province. It can be recalled that reports from the local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office of Catanduanes indicated that the key services such as water, electricity, and communication connectivity were disrupted following Typhoon Pepito's onslaught. In the national scene, dengue cases in the Philippines have surged to 340,860 this year, marking an 81% increase from 2023 according to the Department of Health. Last year, the same period recorded 188,574 cases. However, the fatality rate has decreased to 0.26% from 0.34%, attributed to earlier hospital visits by patients. The Department of Health urges the public to maintain cleanliness to prevent mosquito breeding, particularly in typhoon-affected regions. They also introduced a 4S strategy to combat the spread of dengue. In other story, in an allegation, Vice President Sara Duterte has accused First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos of orchestrating the distribution of cash-filled envelopes to officials of the Department of Education. This claim follows reports that several current and former DepEd officials received envelopes containing large sums of money during Duterte's tenure as Secretary of the Department. Duterte revealed that in a video call and a written note, Marcos instructed him on acquiring millions of pesos without clarifying the intended use. The Vice President's accusations escalated after the House of Representatives transferred its Chief of Staff, Attorney Zuleika Lopez, to the Women's Correctional Facility for contempt due to her refusal to cooperate with an inquiry into alleged misuse of funds from the Office of the Vice President and DepEd. Additionally, Vice President Sara accused President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza of misappropriating campaign funds, as suggested by House Speaker Martin Romualdez. In other news, the Presidential Security Command has heightened its alert status after Vice President Sara Duterte allegedly threatened President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos. The Vice President reportedly claimed he contracted an assassin with instructions to kill the President, First Lady, and House Speaker Martin Romualdez if her own life was in danger. In a recent video conference, Vice President Sara Duterte admitted to directing the assassin to carry out killings if she were to be harmed, while addressing the matter of Attorney Zulica Lopez, Chief of Staff of the Office of the Vice President. This follows an order from the House Committee on Good Government to transfer Lopez from a detention facility after she allegedly failed to comply with an investigation regarding the use of funds by the Office of the Vice President and the Department of Education. The House held her in contempt for not responding to repeated requests. And in the news outside the country, a significant Israeli airstrike in central Beirut has resulted in the deaths of at least 20 individuals, as confirmed by Lebanese officials. The attack, aimed at a top Hezbollah official, led to the destruction of an 8-story building in the busy Basta district. Witnesses reported the explosive throughout the city, while the Lebanese National News Agency indicated that a bunker buster bomb was utilized, previously linked to the targeting of Hezbollah leaders. The death toll has risen from 15 to 20, and more than 60 others have been injured. Reports suggest that the strike targeted Muhammad Haidar, a senior Hezbollah figure, although a local MP stated that none of the group's leaders were present in the building at the time. The situation remains as emergency workers sift through the rubble for potential survivors and additional victims. And finally, in the news outside the country, in a significant development at the recent United Nations climate talks, member countries have reached a compromise agreement to allocate at least $300 billion annually to assist developing nations in combating climate change. This funding aims to help these countries transition away from fossil fuels, adapt to warming impacts, and address the damage caused by the extreme weather events. The deal reflects a consensus that this financial support could encourage countries to set more ambitious emission reduction targets. Additionally, the agreement includes the establishment of carbon markets to trade pollution rights, a measure designed to generate further financial resources for climate initiatives, although concerns about the efficacy and potential misuse of such markets persists. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break, November 25, 2024. We'll be right back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer, Albay PIO and Tres Padilla. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our acting governor, Glendon Bungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.